Sorry, hello, and welcome to the stream. Sorry about that. I think that my microphone was not working, but then I thought I heard somebody say, I heard someone say obligatory associate, which means I have a new follower. Thank you so much for following whoever followed me. I think it was Ches Wizard. Thank you so much for following me, Ches Wizard, and welcome to everybody else in the stream. Once again, my name is Wordy Girl, and I apologize I am quite late. I was supposed to start on the hour.
Associate.
Another follower. Thank you so much, Cassie Storyweaver, for following me. Yes. So I was supposed to stream starting on the top of the hour, but unfortunately, I was a bit late, and I did go to the apple orchard today, which is great. Here in the northern hemisphere, we are experiencing the fall season or autumn season, and it just turned fall, so I feel like it's time to go to the apple orchard.
Obligatory associate.
Thank you so much for following, Diane1040. I appreciate these follows so much. I don't know if there's a glitch happening that these are being played or if people are following me right now, but if so, thank you so much. I appreciate every single follow, every single subscriber, and every single cheer of bits, every single chat entry, whatever you guys do. Just lurking, watching, I appreciate you too. If you're watching me in the future on YouTube, thank you so much. I appreciate you as well. Much love to everybody. I just want to make sure I'm not having technical difficulty issues, which... Okay. Thank you. There's another follower. I am going to figure out, are these people who have followed me just now? Or are these people that, for some reason, it is showing all these alerts of people who followed me a long time ago? Because someone, it's nice to hear him, but if he keeps cutting me off, that's going to be a bit hard for you to understand what I'm saying. Just so you know, someone is voiced by John McNally, which is awesome, talented voice actor. But of course, hopefully,
Obligatory associate.
There's another one. Okay, I know for sure that jumping up and down followed me before, so I do not know why they're showing me this now, even though I thank all of you guys. I am going to see if I can stop all this from happening. Always tech issues, right? Tech issues. What was I saying? I went to the apple orchard. Yes, picked some apples. Got a pumpkin. We stayed a bit late out also running some errands, so I was not able to start on the top of the hour, which I was supposed to do. 8 p.m. Eastern time. I'm almost a half hour late, so I do apologize. But we are here now, and we are supposed to be running through some interactive fiction posted on World Anvil. Monday, Wednesday, and now today's Friday, for some of us. It's Dazzlecat! Hello! It is the person who created it. I'm so honored for Dazzlecat to appear in the chat. Thank you so much for watching live. I'm like, this is the final night that I was going to run through the Dewdrop Inn. And I really, the last few nights were pretty cool. But I feel like I really just want to get that serving girl ending where she comes with us into the household, because I do remember that was an ending that I got back when you first created it. But after that, I feel like, especially since chapter 2 says, if the serving girl is with you, click here. So I just feel like that is probably the ultimate ending. I don't know if that's it or not, but I really want to get that ending regardless if something bad or something good happens. I think that that ending will be fun. So my aim tonight is to hopefully get the serving girl ending where she comes with us into the mouse hole. I don't know if we're going to do it, but we're going to try to do it. All right. So thank you so much for joining us for this. And I know that since you're the person who created the game, it would be a bit cheating for you to tell us what to choose. But if you want to help out, I will not stop you. Because I really, really, really just want to get that ending there. But we'll see how the dice fall. And let's go. So if you're not familiar, World Anvil is an awesome site where you can go on there and you can world build and you can make your own websites and wiki pages for your own works. You can do it for if you have video games, if you have TTRPGs, tabletop role-playing games. You can do it for books, novels, anything. If you just have a world in your head and you think, what will I ever do with this? No idea. Don't care. Just put it in World Anvil. It's just a great way to share with others and also to keep for yourselves for references and for your players if you are hosting games. So this is the site that Dazzlycat made this article on, and it shows how great and flexible World Anvil is, because you can have things like this where there's little anchors and you can skip to different points on the page, and you can click little things to reveal spoilers, and you can actually roll a die that is embedded in the page. So yes, as we ride through this adventure, we can also be taking a look out for things that World Anvil can do. And if you would be interested in making a page, it's free to start an account. There are tiers with different features, but you can start for free, and you might just like what you see, and you might want to stay, and you might want to pay. I don't know, but there's only one way to find out. Hello, Chess Wizard! Thank you so much for joining us. I do see that you followed me, and it was pinged in the chat, and someone alerted me that you did. But I don't know what was happening with him. He started listing off everybody who ever followed me in the history of the world, and I have 149 followers. Sorry, someone, we do not want to hear you say obligatory associate nearly 150 times. Unless new people, 150 new people, start following me, that would be great, but I don't feel like hearing all that past redundancy. That's just interrupting my words when I'm trying to talk to you guys, especially when we're running through this cool chapter of Dazzlycat's awesome It Happened One Evening. And that is a nice name. I like it too. Yeah, Test Wizard, that sounds really weird. I don't know why he was doing that. I had to stop him from doing all that. Well, two guys says, what's up with that? Did he just glitch? I think he did. I don't know what happened. That was a glitch, and I had to shut him up. Thankfully, he's not saying anything right now. Hopefully, he stays quiet. We are gonna head into this adventure. And if we hear him, hopefully, it will be because of a new follower, a new subscriber, and not like a backlog of all that weird stuff. Okay, so we don't have to read through the whole thing. TLDR, if you don't know, we are soaking wet, came into the inn, and had to shut him up with all the while just smile on your face. Priceless. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, so it's raining outside. We find an inn, we run in, and the sportly man tells us that there's no more rooms, but we can sit at that table. There's only one empty table here with one chair, and we can sit down, and he won't kick us out even if we fall asleep at the table, because there's no room. So it's going to be nice as long as we buy something to eat. So we buy something, a little pint of ale, and we have our stew that the serving girl brings us after we drop 5 coppers into the innkeeper's apron. And he jingles away. We see 3 musicians sitting at a nearby table. They're done eating, so they sit on their table and start playing instruments. And suddenly, everybody's vision blurs, and when we come back to, we realize it looks like everybody's gone, but they're not. We squint and rub our eyes, and we find out that everybody's small, and we are too, and we're standing on a table and we're so small, but we have to roll the dice to see where we land. We can land in our stew, which is not very good. We can land on the table. I think we can land on a chair. We did some of these. Hopefully we don't land in the stew. I'm gonna roll the die and see where we land. 18. Awesome. All right, we land on our chair, I believe. Yes. Oh, standing on a wooden floor. Yes, it is the seat of our chair because we're tiny. All right, great. That's a great one. Yeah, in the stew? I don't think that's quite good. Oh, anyway, sorry. If you would like to play this yourself, please do. I'm going to put the link in the chat if they allow me to. Come on, come on. There we go. And you can play and find all the endings that you think are cool. Because it's really fun. It's a really nice game. All right, so we're looking around to see the room is empty, but it's not really. Everybody's so small. We see a little man, like a mouse pushes past a man, and the man says, "Hey, hey, you!" And then the mouse runs away, and we think, "Oh, the mouse is scared of the man," but actually he's not. There's a big fat cat behind the man, and everybody starts screaming. So we hold very still, and we don't move. So instead, the cat jumps up. We climb. We climb down the leg to the floor of the chair. So I think the cat jumped up to eat our stew, and we're so glad that we were not in the stew. We look around, and that serving girl that brought us our supper tells us that we have 3 cats. There are 3 cats, not just that one that's distracted with our stew. We have 2 more cats, and there's another one. A man runs and says to the kitchen, and everybody follows him, but then a cat cuts them off. So do we want to keep running? Do we want to follow the serving girl? We see under the table there's 3 men fighting over a little pint that's tipped over, and there's 2 spots in there. Only 2 spots, so the 3 men are fighting. Do we want to go fight for a place in there? I don't think so. I don't know. What do you guys want to do? There's people in the chat today. So what do you want to do? Do we want to follow the serving girl? Do we want to fight with already 3 men? Now we're going to add a 4th person, and we're going to be fighting over only 2 spots in a pint that's tipped over under a table to hide from the cat. Or do we want to just run for a mouse hole that we saw that mouse run into when the guy shook his fist? Oh, whatever you guys think we should do. Chess Wizard says, might as well fight. All right, so we're going to see what happens if we try to fight for a place in the pint. We're going to go to 14. Oh, we run over to the pint. 3 men are fighting over and crawl inside. So we just push past them. What in the Borrowers 1997 VHS tape? Yes, we are about as small as the Borrowers. We're about as small as the Littles. All those kind of little people that you guys know about. That is what size we are right now for some reason. And I don't know, Dazzly Cat, did you ever explain what happened to us, or are we just instantly small? I don't think it was ever explained. It's just that we were just all in the inn, chilling out in the tavern. People were laughing, dancing, playing instruments, drinking, eating, and suddenly everybody is small. I don't think anybody knows why. I don't think Dazzly Cat ever revealed it, but it's such a fun one. That's learned in chapter 3. I can't wait till chapter 3 now, because we have chapter 1 and we have chapter 2, but Dazzly Cat did say they are working on chapter 3, and I'm so excited for it. Especially now we know that we will figure out what happened to us in chapter 3. That's cool. But anyway, so we see these 3 men just fighting. We just say, and we just go past them. We hide inside the pint. And then they get mad. Hey, one of the men protests. He tries to grab you, but you manage to crawl all the way back to the bottom. The other 2 stop fighting and start yelling until you draw your sword. There's room for 1 more in here. Who will it be, you ask? The first man who tried to grab you jumps in. The other 2 reach for him, and one of them manages to grab his leg. With your free hand, you grab the man's shirt and pull him deeper into the pint. Cat's coming! The 3rd man yells and runs away. The 2nd man lets go of the fellow's leg and runs after the 3rd man. The lucky man in the pint sits next to you just in time for the both of you to see a cat peer in. Okay, we're going to roll a die. 1 to 9 or 10 to 20? 17. Awesome. I think that's a good one. As you try as you might to fend off a reaching paw with your sword, claw sinks into the man beside you. He screams as he is dragged out of the pint. With a terrible crushing bite, the cat kills the man. With the cat distracted with its meal, you crawl out of the pint. Do you run after the serving girl or run for the mouse hole? I know what I want to do. I don't know what you guys want to do. I'm going to let the chat, I'm going to be nice and let the chat choose something. But I know what I want to do. You guys can choose. Oh, thank you, Ches Wizard. My voice is great for storytelling. Thank you. I appreciate that. I try. I know what I want to do right now. Do you guys have a preference? Do you want to run after the serving girl or do you want to run for the mouse hole? Wild Blue Guy agrees. Thank you. Thank you, guys. After the serving girl. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, great. We've done the other one before, but from a different angle. But I really want to follow the serving girl, and I want her to come with us to the mouse hole. Thankfully, we hurry after her, and a hungry cat pounces in front of us. We're like with a group, but we get separated from the group because a cat jumps in between us, but the serving girl is still with us. We started off not in our stew, which is good because it asks, are we covered in stew or not wearing stew? We are thankfully not wearing stew because if we were, that cat would smell the stew. All right, we're not wearing stew. We go to 13. This is the problem. I think we rolled wrong last time. If we roll wrong and fail her, something might happen to her. We want a good roll. Wild Zoo Guy says that was an Ursula reference. You're saying you want to take my voice. Okay. Okay. No, Puma, bad kitty, the serving girl yells. The cat stops and stares at her. Cat, run! Someone shouts from under a chair. The cat turns to look. Now, it's time to roll the die. Hopefully, we get a good roll. It's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We only have 5 chances out of 20 to get the right ending. I think that that's the best one, 16 to 20. Let's try. Gonna hope. Oh, I'm so mad. It's a 6. I think we did this last time. Okay. Yes, the cat catches the serving girl. And the cat runs away with her to eat. And then we have to go to the It's a Hole and go to the mouse hole by ourselves. Oh, okay. Dazzle Cat gives us permission as the game master to roll till we get the one we want. Thank you. Because I was like, I want to cheat. Not yesterday, but Wednesday. I was like, I want to just cheat and do it. I'm so annoyed. All right, we're going to try again. But this is the rule I set for myself. If I try one more time and it still doesn't do it, I have to start from the beginning. But with Dazzly Cat here, yeah, we might be able to just keep rolling. Yes, poor serving girl. She gets instantly seized by the cat, and we think about the grisly thought of the cat eating her, and that's it for her. I don't like that ending. We're going to roll. Hopefully it's a 16 or above. Oh my god. It's a 2. I'm so annoyed. So if it's a 2, the cat eats us and we're gone. Our adventure ends. If it's a 6, then the cat gets the serving girl, but we're still alive. But the serving girl's not there. Okay, we're gonna roll one more time. That one was even worse. Yes, it was. We're gonna roll one more time. Hopefully this one will be good. If not, I'm gonna make myself start from the beginning. Everybody, let's go. Hope for the best. We're getting a 16 to 20. Please. Oh my god. A 13. I'm so annoyed right now. Okay. Alright, no. That was horrible. So mad. Okay, our adventure technically ended anyway when we did this, and we think it's a good time to sneak away, but the cat turns back to us and snatches us up in its mouth and makes a meal of us. The end. Okay. We're going back to the beginning. I don't want to go to chapter 2 until we get the serving girl. Una is here. Hi. How are you? Thank you for joining. We are playing through a cool Choose Your Own Adventure by Dazzly Cat, who is here in the chat, and it's awesome. We're just trying to get a good ending. There's so many cool endings here, but I think that if we have the serving girl with us, it will be nice, because in chapter 2, they ask, do you have the serving girl with you? And we could never do it because we did not get it. So my goal tonight is to get the serving girl to come with us. That serving girl will not die this time, says Ches Wizard. Alrighty, hopefully she doesn't. Okay, so we're starting again. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but we're coming out of the storm. It was raining. This nice gentleman innkeeper tells us we can sit at the table and sleep because, you know, there's no more room left in the inn, but as long as we buy food and drink, he will say, he won't let us he won't kick us out. So we order food, and the serving girl brings us our food. It's a nice stew and some ale. We see some musicians and stuff sitting at another table, but suddenly everybody kind of blacks out when we come to. We see, like, it looks like the whole place is empty, but it's not. Everybody's just tiny. The musicians' instruments have fallen to the ground, and we're like, what is going on? So we have to roll save the serving girl, save the world. Yes, basically. Hopefully that's the case. I don't know. Dazzly Cat might have it like if the serving girl's with us, even worse stuff happens. I don't know, but I don't feel like that's the case. But anything can happen here. Anything can be. Okay, so we roll the die and hopefully, yes, it's a 13. All right, so we find ourselves standing on the chair. We're tiny. Good thing we did not fall into our stew, because here comes the cat jumping up onto our table and starts eating our stew. Phew. Close call. We almost got eaten, but we did not fall into our stew, so we're good. So we make our way down to the floor to find out what's going on. Everybody's like in a panic. There's all these little people everywhere. The serving girl we saw earlier says we have 3 cats because we think the one is distracted eating our stew. Unfortunately, we still have 2 more to worry about. So another guy says to the kitchen, and a big group of people follow him, but there's another cat that jumps in the way of all those people. So we have 2 more things that we can, 3 things that we can do. We can follow the serving girl. We can, we see 3 guys under the table fighting for 2 spots in a pint that's tipped over, hopefully to hide from the cat inside of there. Yes, well, it's a guy. Anything can happen in the land of make-believe. Yes. Yeah, you caught that. Yes, so, we can fight. We just did that, though. I would suggest we don't do that. But we can follow the serving girl, or we can run for the mouse hole directly by ourselves. I really want to follow the serving girl because that is the thing that we have to do. We just have to do it. So I'm going to do that this time. We're going to go to 11. This is the problem. Okay, so this isn't the problem here. This is the good one. Since we landed on our chair, we do not have stew on us. So a cat jumps in front of us, but if we are covered with stew, of course, the cat will smell the stew and try to eat us. But we are thankfully not covered with stew. So we can go to 13. This is the problem. Every time we get here, the serving girl says, no, Puma, bad kitty. And then the cat tries to get us. And then somebody from under a table somewhere says, cat, run. And the cat turns to look at them. So now that the cat has turned to look at them, we have to roll the dice to see what we can do. If we roll a 1 to 5, we know that the cat will turn back to us while we're thinking, should I run or no? And then, ooh, we're eaten. If we roll 6 to 15, we just found out that the serving girl will get eaten by the cat. And then we will still survive, but unfortunately that's not good for us because we want the serving girl to come with us. We want a 16 to 20 dice roll. This is the only way to get to the serving girl. That is what Dazzly Cat confirms. Yes, it is. And that's the problem. That is the problem. So let's hope for a 16 to 20. Everybody in the cat, let's go. Roll 16 to 20. I'm so mad. It's a 6. Okay, we're rolling again. It's a 9. Oh, come on, roll again. So 1. Come on, what is wrong with this? 12. Dazzle Cat says, see how many rolls it takes. Right now we're at 4. Still not there. 14. Seriously, this is 5. 10. 17. Okay. It took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rolls. Jazz Wizard says, look, it's not on your side, I guess. Oh, Wild Zoo Guy redeemed to celebrate because we did it. Yeah! We did it. We did it. We did it. Yeah! Okay, that was a celebrate because I don't have my little thing. But yeah, great. I'm so glad. We got a 17. And Puma pounces at the floor. Puma pounces. Oh, possible values in the die 1 through 14. Puma pounces at the poor unfortunate soul. Oh, there goes another there goes another Wild Zoo Guy. There goes an Ursula reference. Wild Zoo Guy did an Ursula reference earlier when somebody said they liked my voice reading. So now this is an Ursula reference. I don't know if you're familiar, but it says Puma pounces at the poor unfortunate soul under the table. Unfortunately, he does catch them easily, as it would a mouse. The grizzly thought you remember the mouse from earlier running into the hole in the wall. As the person screams their last, you look about until you see the hole there in the wall. Run to the mouse hole, you yell at the terrified serving girl. It's our only hope. Yes, yes, okay. Unfortunately, that person did get eaten, but we are with the serving girl, and we are headed towards the mouse hole. Wild Zoo Guy says, not celebrate worthy since you cheated, but oh well. It was the only way. We would have been playing, I don't know how many hours, I don't know. For some reason, the dice did not want to give me a good roll. Unfortunately, now we have to roll again. I wonder if the dice will treat us well this time. Okay. The two of you run hard for the mouse hole. Your sword is drawn just in case, and we have to roll the die and see what happens to us. Yeah, it's an 18, unfortunately. It's not a 1920, which is obviously the best thing that could happen. So I don't know what's about to happen. It's an 18, literally. I'm so annoyed. Hopefully it's not that bad. No! A cat pounces on the serving girl, and we try our best to drive it off with our sword, but our little stabs and slices they don't do anything. It takes the serving girl away. So this game is impossible. Okay. Chess Wizard says don't go to a casino, by the way. Okay, yeah, you're right. Thankfully, I don't do that. I don't play the lottery either. I don't think that's gonna be good for me. If we have your blessing, can we please just try to roll again right here? I do not want to go back. I don't. We made it too far. Come on, Dazzle Cat. We have to do it. I'm so mad. It was an 18. I'm like, come on. Okay, I'm rolling again. Does that say 2? This is worse than being Rickroll. Yes. I feel like if I rolled the die and then a little pop-up of Rick Astley came up, that would be cool. We're gonna see what happens with 2. It's probably such bad. Okay. Great Rate crushes us to the floor. That's it. The last thoughts as we die is, your adventure ends here, try again. What on earth? Oh wow, I wonder. Chess Wizard posted a link. I wonder what it can be.
If you're a college student,
oh no, it's the one without ads. It's the one with ads. You need the one without ads. Okay, I'm gonna turn that off. I hope that we don't get copyright infringement from that. Thank you. We needed that though. That was horrible. I feel so bad about these dice rolls. come on, please. Let's get 19, 20, perfect 20. Let's go. And 18 again. Come on. 3. Come on. This is horrible. How many? The whole screen is going to get filled up. Okay. There's a 20. Okay. How many dice rolls was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Seriously? Okay. Well, it's an 11. I might as well just clicked it without rolling it. By some miracle, of course, that's so true. By some miracle, the miracle of cheating. The two of us make it into the mouse hole. Congratulations, we have reached chapter 2. Okay? Okay. Now, by cheating, we have reached chapter 2. And this one does have trigger warning, images of creepy crawlies. So if you would rather not see that, I will try to let you know when one does come up on the screen if you want to turn around. Chess Wizard says you need to have a lot of patience and time to play one of these without cheating. Correct. Especially when you have those dice rolls. The dice rolls make it so hard. Like, if you were just reading a regular book, it may be okay, just skipping. But the dice rolls do make it fun. It makes it fun, but it can be frustrating if you're trying to get every single ending. I don't know if you guys have heard of, like, it's called Finish It podcast, and it's where these two brothers read through all the Choose Your Own Adventure books, and they try to get every ending. Jez Wizard has redeemed randomness. Okay, randomness. Let's see. This is my moon. I have a moonlight, and it can change different colors, and see, ooh. And it's cool, and it's just right there. So, random little thing that I have. It's a moonlight. Ooh. So, yeah, cool. And yeah, I like to have it on the yellow one. You can't really see it. Let me see if I can turn this off. Ooh, I'm in the dark. There we go. Ooh, it looks really nice. It is affecting the camera. Yeah, okay. But now, that's off. I think it's good. All right, I'm turning it off. Okay. But thank you for the randomness, Jazz Wizard. Great. Yeah. So now we're back. We are at chapter 2, and by cheating, we have stolen the serving girl to come along with us because I want to see what will happen. This is the last time we're supposed to be streaming this week, and I did not want to leave that dewdrop in until we had that girl with us because we don't want the cat to eat her. Come on, we want to save her. All right, so we are safe from the cats. The gaps here and there between the boards of the wall let enough light to let us see our way around. It's a dim light that leaves many shadows and few details. As we peer about, some other people are already here, gathered away from the reach of any cat that might stick in a paw. Some are wounded, others are tired, and all are unsettled by this strange predicament. Clever mice, a man with a sling said. This hole seems to go quite a ways around in the walls. Maybe we can get to the kitchens through here, a woman, using her unstrung bow to help her with the lamp, said. Might be more roundabout, but certainly won't be any cats. Sounds like an idea, another man said, but I could really use a rest first. He waves at a pile of straw and string. It was a large pile and nearly filled up the mouse hole going to the right. Now, we did explore this last time, but we can either rest in the pile, join the group going left, go right, or if the serving girl arrived with us, we can do this fourth option. And that's the fourth option, the only option we did not do. And I'm so glad that we were able to do this one. Come on. We can go to 18. Let's see what happens. Okay. A rest does sound like just the thing after all that running, the serving girl says as she walks over to the pile. This looks like a comfy spot. Do you want to rest here for a while? So, should we rest with the servant girl or join the man with the sling? I don't want to split up from her. We arrived with her. Let's rest with her. I don't know what's going to happen because when we did rest before, but we didn't have her, something did happen. Well, we'll see what happens with her. Okay, you move to the pile and the two of you settle into the straw and string. A weary man and a couple of others also get comfortable in the pile. The rest move deeper down the mouse hole, following the man with the sling and the limping woman. Finally, you can relax. As you close your eyes and begin to nod off, something wriggles against you. Opening your eyes, you realize it's not the servant girl or another person. Someone else is in the pile. Do we want to ignore what it might be and go back to napping? Or dig into the pile and see what's there? I'm really connected to the servant girl now. Yes, me too. Dig, says Wild Zoo Guy. And yes, last time we did dig, but we didn't have her with us. So let's see what happens. Whoa, baby, it says. You dig into the pile and see a pink baby mouse as long as your arm. It wriggles to try to cuddle up to your warmth. Something else wriggles deeper in the pile and you see another pink baby mouse. Do we want to stay and sleep anyway? Leave to the right or leave to the left? Now, I don't remember if we stayed, because I think this is kind of something that would still happen even if the servant girl wasn't with us. We did do this before. I don't remember staying. I don't remember. There was so much that we did. Leave right, says Chess Wizard. Yeah, I know that somehow we did see. I think the mother mouse came and got mad because this is her mouse nest, I'm thinking. And all these baby mice, I think the mother mouse came and got mad at us disturbing the baby mice. We will leave to the right. Okay. You wake up the servant girl and show her the baby mouse. Eek! The servant girl squeals. We can't rest here. Let's go join the others trying to find the kitchen. The two of you hurry to join the man with the sling and the limping woman. It's a hard run, but you finally find the man with the sling and the limping woman taking a rest. They get up, ready to press on. We go to 34. All right, this is something that we did come upon before. The man with the sling nods for you to join him in the lead. It's a long walk along the mouse hole, especially with the rain still pounding down outside. Its steady beat against the outer wall occasionally splashes in water through a crack here and there, adding a cool damp to the dimness. At a dry patch, people stop, feeling very safe now that they are a good ways away from the mouse hole. They decide to rest here, taking turns on watch. With your mind now committed to getting to the kitchen, you go on with the man with the sling and the woman with the limp. After several minutes, the way seems to end at a damp and dusty wall. Whenever a bit of wind seeps through a crack, the wall moves just a bit and collects another drop of water. Looking closer at it, you realize it's not a wall. It's not a curtain. It's many loose strands of something hanging down. The strands make for a very thin wall you could easily get through in just one step. We know what this is. It's a spider web. We are small. We don't want to just push our way through. I think we did this before too, because I tried to do a different ending because we ended up here. Last time, the first time we came upon this, we cut our way through. I think that's a good one. Peter Parker, says Wild Zoo Guy. Yes. And RPG rats are somehow always adversaries. Unfortunately, I feel like you should make an RPG, Wild Zoo Guy, where the rats are good, just for it. Just for good. We're going to cut our way through. Hopefully everybody agrees, because I do not want to get tangled up. Okay, wary of the strands, you draw your sword and hack your way through them. Once you have made a hole, you step through. The strands begin to move on their own. Looking up, you see something dark climbing down. It's followed by another and then a third. Then the first one moves through a patch of light. It's a spider! Everyone runs away faster than the spiders can climb down. So we're going to 20. It's a hole, it says. The way ends at the solid frame of the door to the outside, and another mouse hole opening into the tap room. Carefully peering out, you see that you are right across from the bar. To your right is 10 feet of open floor to the closed kitchen door. Looking hard for the cats, you can only see the fat cat that had eaten your stew, sleeping on top of the bar. Looking again at the kitchen door, you can see that it would be so easy to dive in under the door. All you have to do is get there unseen by the cats. You tiptoe out of the mouse hole and head toward the kitchen door. Your sword is out and you are sweaty with nerves as you keep stealing glimpses up at the sleeping cat. From somewhere back under the tables, you hear a scream. The cat wakes up and yawns. Oh no. Now, this part says if the serving girl's with you, we go one place, and if we are alone, that was unfortunately the only thing we could do at first. But the serving girl's with us now. Yes! Let's see what happens. We're going to 24. Pounce. Oh no. We are closer to the kitchen door than the mouse hole. The cat stretches and yawns again. Oh no, another die. What's gonna happen, guys? We're gonna roll this die. I'm scared to roll the die. It has not been good. Hopefully this can be a change of pace. Rolling the die. 17, yes! Okay, that's a good one. The serving girl tries to run, but you stop her. Shh, you whisper. We sneak. She looks at you with wide, terrified eyes, but nods. Together, you continue tiptoeing to the door. There's a thump on the floor behind you. Rolling around, you see the fat cat is now on the floor. It is facing away from you as it looks out under the tables. With a renewed sense of hope, the two of you reach the door and wriggle under it. Congratulations, you have reached chapter 3. Woo! And I do see Wild Tsukai redeemed a prayer request to pray about the dice. Thankfully, that did work. Amen, Wild Tsukai. We got it. Yes! Congratulations. Congratulations. I'm so happy. Thank you, Dazzly Cat, for sharing this awesome article. And when chapter 3 begins, we will already have her with us. We can start from there. I'm saying it now. We do not have to try to go through and get it. Celebrate. Resume to celebrate. Woohoo. Woohoo. Yes, yes, yes. I'm so glad. Once chapter 3 comes out, please tell us what Dazzly Cat so we can play. We have her with us now. Okay? That is official now. We all saw it. You all saw it. Yes, we cheated the first time. It's okay. We did it this time without cheating. We went through and we got through. And yes, I feel so happy about this. So yeah, that is awesome. Once again, yes, I didn't share this one, did I? If you guys want to play chapter 2, I know there's a link to it in chapter 1, but if you want to play chapter 2, go ahead and click this link in the chat. These are such fun. Even though the dice rolls can be frustrating, they add that excitement to it, and that's good. I like that. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining. It is now time for me to jet, but I appreciate each and every one of you for being in the chat, for redeeming wisps. Thank you so much for the celebrations and the randomness and the prayer requests and all the kinds of things that you guys are doing, just being awesome and watching our chat. And yes, yeah, we did it. Thank you, Dazzly Cat, again for sharing. This was such fun. Yes, I did tell you guys that I am supposed to be doing the last week of September gaming next week. I'm supposed to stream on Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday at 8 p.m. I don't think I'm going to be on this channel. I'm going to be on another channel. I forgot the name already. Tiberian 64, I believe. I know that Ches probably knows about him. He streams chess as well, and he invited me to do an RPG, D&D RPG on his stream. So I'm probably going to be over there with him on Tuesday. And then on Thursday, I'm probably going to be streaming probably back over here. And I wanted to do it in the morning Eastern time so that I can kind of match all the time zones. But unfortunately, schedule did not allow. So I'm probably going to do it again this time that I did it. Hopefully I'm not going to be late again. But I thank you guys for being very patient with me when I am late. So thanks so much again to each and every one of you guys. I love you guys. God bless. And have a blessed time zone wherever it is. If it's morning where you are, if it's evening where you are, if it's the wee hours of the morning, get some sleep. I need to get some sleep myself. Thank you so much, you guys. Again, I cannot say it enough. Much fun. I have so much fun with you guys, and I will be getting that scheduled together and sending stuff out. So follow me on social media as well. Let me. Let's see. Come on, handsome co-host. Who am I rating? Oh, yes. So I've tried to raid a couple of times. I'm kind of still new to this, so sometimes the raid doesn't work. But I'm going to see if I can raid somebody. Where is it? But yes, you can follow me all the places, and then I will post updates there. I do see Coffee Quills is streaming. So, yeah, we can raid Coffee Quills. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Coffee Quills. But yeah. Lots of, writing stream. So let's see what we can do here. Oh. I don't know if you heard that, but I'm trying to start raid. Alright, I think that's working. Alrighty. Alright, you guys have a blessed one. Thank you so much. Bye.